Okay, Hashim back with you. Today we're going to do a little more juicing. If you like the video and the information, like, and I'll continue to do some videos to some basic juicing. What we got on the table today, we got some red apples, we got some carrots, we got some green brownie apples, we got a mixture of some mango, pineapple, cantaloupe, and some grapes. And one of my favorites is the green stuff. We got some collard greens and some kale mix. And we got some lime, and we got some pineapple. I kind of prepared this ahead of the time for the sake of time, so we'd have to go through the cutting on video and things like that. Most important, we got the juicer. This is a Jack LaLanne juicer. When I first got a juicer like this, initially I paid about $400 or $500 online when they first came out, but now you can get them at Walmart for probably under $100, and they got all different other types of juicers that you can get out. The difference with the juicers is that you got what they call a cold press juicer, and you have what they call a variable speed juicer. This one doesn't have a variable speed, it's a high speed. So the rule is that if you're juicing with a high speed juicer, it burns off some of the antioxidants with the juicer, and that's why cold press juicers are recommended for people who have an issue with antioxidants from the juicer that might be burned off. For me, it doesn't matter because I'm going to replace enough of it. Whatever I'm losing, I juice every day, all day. I do one meal a day. So I'm not really concerned about that. But I like this particular type of juicer, Jack LaLanne, because I can do volume with it. I can have a conversation while I'm juicing as well. And it's a durable juicer. So anyway, let's get started with this. I'm going to turn our juicer on first. And what we're going to do, we're going to put some green stuff in here. Now your kale and your spinach and your green vegetables are, they're the superfoods, okay? They go in, they detox, they clean, that's their job. And they have important micronutrients in them like choline, which is good for the liver function, and also for brain development, nerve function, and muscle movement. So that's the important thing is when to get your green stuff in. Okay? And the thing about the green stuff, some people don't like the way it tastes right off because it can be very bitter, and you almost got to juice a lot of green stuff in order to get enough, but I mean whatever little you get, it's just so beneficial. But what I like to do is I like to add green brownie apples to the anything I'm juicing that's green, because green brownie apples make everything taste great. Okay? Doesn't matter what it is, if it got a bad taste, I found that the green brownie apples are really good with balancing the flavor out. Had to work a little bit hard to kind of get that green stuff going. Sometimes the green leafy stuff can be a little more difficult to juice because it has to break down in the juice. If you like to store your juice, you definitely can do that. I freeze juicing sometimes. I do put it in plastic containers, and I'll put it in the deep freezer until I'm ready to use it and deep fry. Throw some lime in here. If you got ginger, you can also add your ginger blast with some lemon and lime. The ginger is good for your digestive system. It's good for sinuses, colds, energy. Those different type of things. Now, as I talked about earlier, I do got some plastic containers here. I kind of saved this one over from some apple cider that I had purchased. And most of the time I make my juice, but occasionally my son, he likes the apple cider, 100% apple cider, so he'll purchase that. So I kind of save the containers. My funnel, of course, that I picked for this particular type of jug because it makes it easier for me to be able to load my juice in. Okay. Now, some people are concerned about the plastic containers because they're concerned about the petroleum breaking down into the juice, which definitely can happen. But of course, you can't freeze a glass bottle if you try to preserve it and have it for later. So what I like to do is I like to save my bottles from other products that I might get, and I save them. And this is a glass bottle here, and this is from some kombucha that I purchased. And what I do is I like to save a glass bottle. So if you like glass, get you a funnel that'll fit your glass bottle. Fill your glass jugs up, put them in the refrigerator, put them at the right temperature in the refrigerator, keep them cold. When you like them, when you're ready to have them, just take them out and utilize them. If you got a water bottle, plastic water bottles, you also can fill the juice up with plastic water bottles. Fill it maybe a quarter away from the top so that when it freezes, the ice doesn't push out the water bottle. But you can definitely store them in the freezer that way. And if you when you're out and about, take maybe 4, 5, 6 of them, put them in a plastic bag, let them unthaw in your car at the job, or whatever the case may be, and the juice will be available. Most important when you get through juicing, whatever you're juicing, like I said, to bring selfish to detox, is that you definitely got to make sure you get it in. Delicious. I mean, it's just God's gift to the human being and to all living things that have access to do this raw eating and this raw juicing. It's just off the chain. I mean, it feels so good. Maybe make me want to pop a collar if I had one. Okay, I'm gonna pop a collar anyway. Okay. People always ask me all the time, what are the benefits of juicing? And I talk to them and I share kind of my story with them that I was in like 5 car accidents. One of them particularly years ago put me on the sidewalk. My back pain was so severe over the years that it caused a lot of discomfort sleeping and moving and sitting and things like that. With the juicing, what I've noticed over the years, I don't have any back pain. Okay, unless I pull a muscle from lifting weights or working out or sparring or something like that. No back pain. I don't wake up in the morning tired. I wake up in the morning energetic. I don't have to stay in the shower 30, 40 minutes just trying to wake up. I don't do the caffeine. I don't take anything away from folks that like the caffeine and things like that. It's just not for me. The juicing does all that for me, and I don't have to worry about crashing after the caffeine. One of the other benefits for men and women, if you're talking about boosting your libido, your sex drive, I mean, this is where it's at. If you lost something, you're looking for something, and you're trying to find it, your juicing is where it's at. I can't just stress that enough. I've talked to a lot of gentlemen, not taking anything away from men, period, but if you pop in Viagra and other medication to kind of get you where you need to be at, that can create some long-term problems because we'll just end up needing it if we're taking it just to be able to perform. This juicing is a super fuel, okay? It's a super food. And just like a race car in the Indianapolis 500, hey, the race car can perform, you hear me? But it has to pull in and get its tires rotated, tires changed, oil checked. It has to get back out on the track and do what it needs to do. The human body has the ability to heal itself, but we have to make sure we're putting the right kind of stuff in it. And this is just a peek into what's available in terms of juicing. There's stuff from all over the world that's got raw enzymes in it, antioxidants in juice. I mean, cancer-fighting agents. I mean, when you talk about the benefits of this, you're talking about nutrients like choline, which is necessary for liver function and brain development. It's necessary for nerve and muscle movement. You're talking about carotenoids, which are necessary, again, which is part of the vitamin K family. It's also a superfood, a super nutrient for fighting against cancer and other illnesses. And we all know that cancer is a beast and it's attacking many of us. But people, it's all about knowing what you put in your body. It's all about knowing how to juice to live, how to eat to live, how to juice to live. If we're not taking care of our bodies, if we're not taking care of our minds, nobody else is going to take care of it, okay? I mean, we spend money on going out, kicking it. We spend money on junk food. Let's spend money juicing. Let's spend money, get your juicing. Spend under $100 or more if necessary. Get your juicer so you can juice to live. If you ain't got a juicer and you got money to spend, go and support your local juice shop. I mean, I'm in Milwaukee. There's one on 16th and North Avenue called the Juice Kitchen. The brother down there and his crew, it's all about this. It's all about juicing. It's all about educating the community and society as a whole about the benefits of this juicing. This is where it's at. I mean, women, if you're talking about having children in the future, you're talking about getting your bodies right, getting your 6-packs, your 12-packs, whatever you're working on. If you're talking about and you're needing to do that, you have to begin to get your body and your mind ready for that, so that there are issues that come up that create problems for them. And the same thing for men. I know the feeling of losing your energy level, your mojo. You want to recapture something in particular that you missed, but we just don't know exactly what it is. You're not going to get it from eating cheeseburgers and hamburgers and chicken all the time. You're just not going to get it, because those foods are not giving you raw enzymes, which is what your body needs. They're not helping you to produce healthy cells. They're not going into your body fighting against the garbage that we put in our bodies, like aluminum and dyes that are in foods and monodiglycerides and artificial flavors and monosodium glutamates, flavor enhancers that are triggered to tumors and cancer and blood clots and Alzheimer's. We're talking about soy. I don't do soy to each his own, but soy, the research that I've done contributes to decrease in estrogen in women and birth defects, and decreases testosterone in men. So there are many things that we can eat that create the problems that we have. But when you get into juicing, I promise you, you're going to notice the difference the first day you juice. In day 2, in day 3, in day 4, you're going to notice it's going to get better and better. This is not something you got to do for a couple of weeks or a couple of months. This is something you have to make a lifestyle of. But if you want to do it for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, fine. But if you want to juice to live, then I suggest you put it inside of your routine, regimen, so that you can begin to get the benefits of this. I always say, don't let people convince you that the juicing is a hype. Don't let them convince you that this is just what's going on for the moment. This juicing thing is for real. Get your variety going on, educate yourself. This is just one video. This is just a peek into the small level of juicing that we're going to get into. We're going to have some real dialogue about the benefits of this. If you got questions and things like that, you're more than welcome to inbox me or make comments and things like that. If you got questions, if you got information of things that I don't know, it's a lot of information I don't know. I'm always open to learning and dialogue and gaining more information about the benefits of knowing how to eat to live, knowing how to juice to live. I hope this was helpful to some. We're going to do some more videos and we'll talk about juice and the rest of the stuff and the combinations. But thank you for liking the video if you liked it, and for viewing it. And until next time, take care, stay in charge of your life, stay motivated, stay inspired, do something today. Do something today, right now. Don't put it off to tomorrow, because none of us are promised tomorrow. None of us are promised a minute over now. We could get taken in our most heightened moment, our most supreme moment, our best sleep, our best meal, our best moment. So let's live and motivate yourself. And if it's necessary, die trying. Okay, I want to make sure that I did the best that I could do with the gift that the Creator gave me, which is this. This belongs to me. I'm responsible for it. So like I said, take care, stay in charge, stay motivated, do something today. Make an effort today. Go look at a juice. If you don't buy it, go look at one. Go online and look at one. Go to Walmart, touch it, smell it, get next to it, hug it. Do something that's going to inspire you to get your juicer. If you got a juicer that's sitting somewhere on the shelf, collecting dust, get it off the shelf. Get it out the cabinet. Take it out, okay? Stop being lazy. Stop procrastinating. Stop putting it off. Get this stuff in your body. If you don't believe me, do it for yourself. All I'm asking is that you take one time, one moment, one day, 1 hour, 30 minutes, a couple of minutes, 15, 10 minutes. Juice, get the benefits of it. Until next time, take care and stay in charge.